She's so strange, but I can't get away from her. Beamy. Greater than 16 years old, sophomore in high school. Introverted, awkward. Spend most of my free time playing video games and watching anime. Not unattractive, but I don't try to stand out. Just want to survive high school without drawing attention. There's this girl in my math class. Her name's Emily. Classic 8 out of 10 blonde. Always surrounded by friends. Practically a goddess in the high school social hierarchy. For some reason, she always picks on me. Steals my calculator before tests, puts sticky notes on my back. Calls me weird in front of everyone. She even found out I draw and laughed at my sketches in front of the class once. Hate her guts. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't notice how cute she is. One day during math, she yanks my notebook off my desk while I'm working. Tries flipping through it to embarrass me again. Nap. Stand up. Grab the notebook out of her hands and yell. What the hell is wrong with you? Can't you just leave me alone for once? Classroom goes dead silent. Emily looks stunned. Like I just slapped her across the face. Her face turns bright red and she quietly says, fine, whatever, before sitting back down. For the rest of the class, she doesn't say a word. Feel kinda bad. But also relieved to finally get her off my back. Next few weeks, she stops teasing me altogether. Instead, she starts acting weird. Tries talking to me during group projects. Asking me about my weekend or what games I play. I keep my answers short because I don't trust her. Still mad about how she humiliated me all semester. One day in the hallway, she stops me while I'm heading to lunch. She looks nervous, like she's about to say something serious. I'm already having a bad day because I bombed a history test. She says, hey, can we talk for a sec? Snap again and say, why don't you just leave me alone? I don't care what you have to say. Her eyes well up with tears and she just says, okay, before running off. Feel like a jerk but convince myself she deserved it. Fast forward to senior year. Haven't thought about Emily much since that day. She's in my biology class now. And something's different. She's quieter, more reserved. Barely talks to me or anyone else. Feel kinda guilty every time I see her. Decide to man up and apologize one day after class. Walk up to her as she's packing her stuff. Awkwardly say, hey, I just wanted to say sorry for yelling at you back then. I shouldn't have lost my temper. She looks at me surprised and says, you remember that? Tell her, yeah, I've been feeling bad about it for a while. I didn't mean to hurt you. She smiles a little and says, I was just trying to talk to you. I thought you hated me. Brain short circuits. Realize she wasn't bullying me. She was trying to get my attention in the only way she knew how. Feel like the biggest idiot on the planet. Before I can respond, she adds, wanna grab coffee or something? Maybe start over. Stunned but somehow managed to say, yeah, sure. We end up going out a week later. Turns out she's funny, smart, and surprisingly down to earth. She admits she had a crush on me for years, but didn't know how to express it. Feel both regret and relief, but mostly just happy. Now 24. We've been together ever since that coffee date. She's in med school studying to be a cardiologist, and I'm working as a software developer. Sometimes she teases me about how oblivious I was back then, but we both laugh about it now. Life's good. TFW almost ruined it all because I couldn't read SOSI. I'll cues.